can't believe I'm even doing this video. I got my cup of tea and I'm about to tell you the tea. I got a message on Instagram and it said, have you seen this? Which is always a scary message to receive. You know you look strong as fuck when people are questioning your natty status on Reddit. So I went over to Reddit straight away. I was so confused. I don't really use Reddit, but there's a subreddit called Natty or Juice. And basically you upload a picture of someone and people discuss whether they think you're natural or on steroids. Someone put my photos on there. For some of you that watch the channel, you might think this is crazy, but a lot of people have seen my posts on Instagram or they just see some thumbnails. And I think this is what has happened on this Reddit post. People have screenshotted posts from my Instagram and they're discussing whether or not I am natural. So I thought I'd go over the post, run over the comments and discuss why people potentially might think I am on steroids and discuss whether or not I am natural. Because there's never something I've actually spoken about on the channel before. Let's get straight into it. So the picture that they chose for the first image, I'm not gonna lie, I think I look a bit juiced in it. It's a lot. My shoulder vein is popping, I look really big. So the comments are kind of more focused on that image. The second image is when I was at my leanest. Again, you got that vein popping out. And then the final one was taken like a week or so ago outside a gym. I shot a video there and yeah. So the comments are a real mixture. I'll take you through some of my favorites. There's a ton of people just saying natty, taking a look at the images and saying she's completely natural, she's clearly not on steroids. My favorite being, if she's not natty, she should demand a refund from her gear dealer. Completely fair point. Natty as fuck, natty, hit the gym. That one kind of hurt. Natty, this is what I want to achieve, maybe just slightly bigger traps. That's harsh, thought my traps were all right. And my favorite of the comments just being, I like those boobies. I have no boobs, so Candy asked Jabroni. Don't know what image you're looking at. But yeah, there are a few where people are questioning whether or not I am natural. Someone said juicy. Someone said second pic looks natty. Third pic looks like she could possibly be juicing, which I found really interesting because the third picture I thought it's pretty normal. All you can see is some definition in my arms. If anything, the first picture looks a little bit juicy, but I definitely wouldn't have said the third one is. Then someone said those markings on her right arm aren't natural. I think when they're referring to that, they're talking about the first image and they're saying the definition in my arms and the veins popping out, it does look like I'm enhanced. I would like to take a moment to say I'm not enhanced at all. I am 100% natural. I've been training for nearly 4 years now and I've only really seen this kind of big jump in progress in the last year or so. Reason being, I've really increased my calorie intake and my training has been more consistent, more science focused as well. I'm not really winging it. I've been on the same plan now for like 2 years. I occasionally switch up exercises, but it's been pretty consistent with the same plan. The reason I believe that people might think I am enhanced is looking at Instagram images and snapshots or potential small videos where I'm in good lighting. And that's the most important thing here, lighting. I obviously do have some muscle, but definitely not close to what it might look like in some images. For example, that first picture, the camera's really close to my arm, which makes the arm look bigger. A lot of people will do this for thumbnails. They'll stand slightly closer to the camera, which makes the front part of the picture look bigger. So if I'm going to put my face in the camera, my face is going to look a bit bigger to the rest of my body, which would be quite obvious that you were just standing closer. However, if you were slightly to move your arm closer to the lens, that thing is going to look bigger. So in that picture, I'm doing bicep curls and my girlfriend was taking the picture and was at an angle where my arm did look bigger. I'll insert a video of me doing that exercise that was taken on the exact same day, like one set before that picture was taken. And you'll see in that video that I don't look as big. She's pulled down the lighting, the exposure on the iPhone. So again, it does make me look bigger, but it's nowhere near as big as that picture. And that's what's so important. I think a lot of people see stuff on social media and think, oh my God, I want a body like theirs. My body doesn't even look like my social media body. Same with lighting. So I'll insert a video on the screen now of really good lighting where I look very big. The exposure is dropped down, the lighting was nice. I was basically stood between a dark cupboard and some natural lighting. So I do look kind of juiced, but again, it's all down to lighting. And this is what you'll find with 99% of social media creators. They'll play around with the lighting. They'll even use Lightroom for images. They'll edit it so you do look bigger. It makes things pop a little bit more. So that video of my body is very different to what you would see if I was just walking on a beach in a bikini. There are small things that you can do that will make it look slightly bigger, slightly better. Also, small things like when I tan. I look a lot more ripped when I'm tanned. That's why bodybuilders will cake themselves in tan before a show. In all of these videos and all these pictures, I've also got a pump. Right now, if you saw my body, it wouldn't look anything like pictures and videos because I don't have a pump. It makes a huge difference. If it is not clear, I am so not enhanced, and if you watch any of my videos, you will look at those videos and be able to tell that, like, my physique isn't anything crazy, but I don't care if people, like, might think that I'm enhanced or not because it's quite flattering, to be quite honest. I've only been training like 3.5 years, nearly 4 years, and the fact that people might potentially think I'm juiced is really cool. Like, I got that DM and I was actually buzzing. But at the end of the day, I am natural, and will I ever hop on? No. Reason being, I don't think I ever want to compete, and if I ever did compete, it wouldn't be anything serious, it would be for fun. So there is no real need for me to. I completely understand that some people, they have such a passion for the sport that they do want to take steroids, whether they're competing or whether they're doing it for fun, but for me, it's just not worth it. I want to have children, I have a business to actually run and look after. The gym is a small percentage of my life, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know this. I love my cars, I love my dog, I love my fiance, I want to do stuff with them all the time. The gym is just a part of my life. It isn't my life entirely. It's also not my full-time job, so I don't need to take that step up and get enhanced. I also don't feel the need to for views or for engagement, because to be honest, it does help. The better your physique looks, the better the views are, the better the likes are, the better the comments are, which is sad, but it's the reality of it. But I don't feel the need. For me, I just want to enjoy the gym, keep growing. I've still got so much growing to do, and steroids don't come into that journey in the slightest. But let me know your thoughts. Did you see the Reddit post? Did you comment on it? Were you the guy that shared it? And let me know in the comments whether you thought I was natural or not, because I'm very intrigued. I thought it was really obvious that I'm natural. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.